we might be screwed here.
What if there's this like one-off error that only happens in a certain game?
What?
At this point, I think we both know this.
It took me a little longer. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of STEM Duels here on STEMulation. I'm your host, Sam Kazayam. The premise of this series is simple. We put two people of similar skill level against each other to complete a certain challenge in STEM. In today's match-off, our two talented competitors will use 110% of their brain power and all their Python skills to program a little something for me. First one to code it based on the criteria I laid out wins the duel and a STEM gem with their name on it, and they will get a little prize that I'll give to them. Also, they're going to get their name on our winners list. It's a little empty right now. Might need to fill it. That being said, let's take a look at our two contestants. In the left corner, standing in at 5'11" and weighing in 160 pounds, a Vex Robotics master going to Queens for Engineering and one of the co-founders of STEMulation, Shawshank Oja.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So, Shaw, how are you feeling about today's challenge?
I don't know. The second competitor is a very strong competition, so I'm a little afraid, but it'll be a good fight from what I expect.
And in the other corner, standing in at 5'10" and weighing in at 140 pounds, and FRC captain of Team 4992 and horse mascot sometimes, going to McMaster for Engineering, Ahmed Raja.
Love it. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So, Ahmed, what are the chances you destroy Shah?
Probably like a 0 in 10.
All right, so let's get into an explanation of today's challenge. I wanted to kick us off with a relatively simple game. I've been really bored, but I can't really be bothered to Google any games to play. So I'm just going to force you guys to make it for me. And we're going to get started with a little demo here. So your challenge is to create a Tic Tac Toe game using the Python shell, just basic input-output. So you'll see there in terms of display, it's just going to be vertical bars and underscores. In terms of input, the number is 1 to 9. So if I input a number 1 to 9, I always start with X. I'll put in 5, which means that my X will be put in the middle spot. If I try to input a number that isn't on the screen, so if I say 10, it'll say invalid input. If I put something that's not a valid input, it'll say invalid input. And the goal of this is to create a 2-player game that keeps going until eventually either O wins, X wins, or it's a tie. So, as you can see there, X wins. Little bug on my end, actually. I forgot to update the 8 when the game ends, but that's not a huge deal. You won't really be judged too much on display as long as it looks like this. The big judging criteria is the display. Make sure it just looks like that. The input, so any error catching will have to be handled. And finally, the third thing is the get win function, which you're going to have to implement. I've got a little code tester ready for you guys. So when you bring up your code, I'll have to put it in my code tester with a specific function that will test every single possible game of tic-tac-toe that can be played and see if it's right. All right. For any of you guys who are really curious or pedantic out there, I've linked the rules and any code that's being used to judge this challenge in the description below. All right. So any last words before diving in, guys?
Good luck.
Whoa, yeah. GG. That's in the chat for me, but okay.
And with that, competitors, have your code editors at the ready. On your mark, get set, code!
A lot easier.
How's it going, Shaw?
Pretty good. So when I'm printing these, do I have to have them in the exact same format that you did, or does it just have to show the 3 rows?
As long as it shows it, it should be fine. You're gonna want the vertical bars and the horizontal underscores as well.
Do I have to have those? I can't just. Wait.
Yeah, you're gonna want the input to match, and make sure you're looking at the rules I put in that document too, because it gives all the necessary details about what exactly needs to come into the input of the function and the output of the function you're using.
Okay. So okay.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah, just close that there. Awesome. I'll go check on how Ahmed's doing now.
Yo, Sam, I had a quick question.
Yeah, what's
Is X or O first, or is it random?
Always X.
Oh, it was X. Okay.
Have you? It's all in the document there. I highly suggest you read the full thing before you.
I should probably do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's right there.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's got some pretty important information there.
Okay.
No parentheses around your if statements.
Ah. That's nice to know.
Another thing about Python compared to Java, it's not
Wait,
else,
no.
it's elif.
Oh, right. It's elif. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you are allowed to parentheses, by the way, though.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense.
I did it
that's
up
just an
here.
expression. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So how are you guys doing? Like you, the viewer. I haven't talked to you in a while. It's been a long time, you know. It's just, we've all been inside. It's not a good time, but you know, we're all gonna get through this together. I'm optimistic about that. How are you? You know, you're just like the last time I saw you. You're really not that talkative at all. All right, sounds good.
Meanwhile.
Ah, I hate you. Ah.
I say just enough, nothing more.
Actually, could I just not like turn it into like another number, like 69 or something, and then like replace it later on?
I will tell you that Python does support strings or arrays, lists of multiple types. So it can be a list of both strings and ints if you really wanted to.
I can?
You can.
Are you sure?
So try it.
I know this isn't the most efficient way to do it, but there's only 8 possibilities to win.
That's fine. Speed coding is all about just getting it done. Also, just one note thing here. It's not else if, it should be elif in Python.
Oh, true. Elif. Thank you.
No problem. I haven't made the same mistake.
Holy cow, dude. I did not expect this to be this tedious. Okay, it's 16 different possibilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized it's 32, and it would have just been like so much easier if I just do a formula.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ahmed doing this approach too, or is he just like...
Similar in the logic of how he did it, but different in how he executed it.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
So let's get this back. Stop. Save. Run. At this point, I think we both lose.
It took me a little longer than I expected, but no, you guys, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, damn, he also. X games. 6.
So it's a none type, eh?
Yeah, that did it.
Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go.
So I think I might be done then.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I'll call everyone back to the room then.
I think. Okay. Break so that this ends, and then.
Hey, do you have
Okay. So we have a potential candidate for
We
perhaps done.
We definitely don't, because I'm still using braces.
Oh. So does that mean that I shouldn't test?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Send it over. Send your file over Discord then.
All right.
A few moments later.
We might be screwed here.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I changed something and now it's bad.
Oh, L. Do you need to go back to the rooms?
Yeah, sure.
Womp 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 womp.
Yo, Shaw, how far are you?
I'm almost done. Like, I'm literally, I just need to do one thing.
You're doing it after they're being assigned. Okay, that's perfect. Keep going.
Okay, wait, we got this. Okay, wait. 1, right?
All right. Shit. Oh gosh, I haven't said done.
Wait, 3, 2.
All right. I'll.
Wait, let's just do this. No.
Gotta leave the breakout room, man.
5, 6. Wait, that's a 9.
All right. Send me the file over Discord.
Okay, hopefully this time it's not a false alarm.
Shaw's right on the edge.
Oh, I think I'm done. I think I'm done too. We can test both of them.
Okay.
If this is a tie, if the first STEM Duels thing is a tie, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, let's send this over.
All right. This is intense, man.
I got the game to work.
Yeah.
I got the play to work.
You guys both got.
Thing that I-
You guys both worked at like just about the same pace there. I was very impressed.
I think there was a solid like 20 minutes in there where I was just sitting there. I'm like, I haven't touched the keyboard.
There was a solid 20 minutes where I was just like in the bathroom, like crying. No, I'm kidding. I had to go pee. And then I sat there and I'm like thinking.
Dude, in the middle of everything, my mom brought me some food. I haven't touched it.
Bro, I wish I had.
So as you guys saw in the rules document, there are 3 things I'm checking for. The first thing is the display. The second thing is the error handling, so someone puts incorrect input. And then the third thing is obviously the logic. So let's go through those one at a time as I launch this program here. In the meantime, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to launch up my my tester program, and I'll get it going right now. So we will test, and let me see if this is running in the background. Yes, it is. Awesome. So we will test first in terms of display. If I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, display is looking okay. Shaw, play with me here. What do you want to do for O?
Who's this for? Is this me?
Yeah, this is who do you want to play here?
I'll play O, I guess.
Okay, or like what space do you want to play O?
Number 2?
That's already taken.
3,
Already taken.
4, I guess.
All right. And then I'll go in the middle, 5.
6.
Okay. And then I'll go 7. Player X wins. Okay, in terms of that functionality, it seems like it's working. Let me check error handling here. So I'm going to restart it here. Bonk. Enter a spot. Oh, whoops, Butterfingers. Wow, I'm such a clumsy individual who cannot hit numbers. Awesome, wrong input. And then if I go 10. Perfect, and then it... Alright, it looks like it's good on that aspect. Okay, so now, last thing we have to check. Does the tester accept all values? And give me a second here, because what I'm going to do actually is get win, and then... Let me check. Yep, I'm stuck in a while loop. That's what's wrong.
A few inches later.
Wait, Ahmed, how did you come up with the Tic Tac Toe variations to win?
What do you mean?
How did you come up with did you make a formula to see if you win based off of the numbers, or did you just put every possibility for Tic Tac Toe to win?
He's asking how did you get win logic?
All you have to do is check the verticals if they're the same, horizontals if they're the same, and the 2 diagonals. So I just checked it.
That's what I did. So there's 8 possibilities, so I just did the 8 possibilities. I said if these numbers are in order, like if they're all X's or all O's.
I think if it gets past a certain number, it should pass. Like, is there? It has I think it has. My tester has about 300,000 combinations that it goes through.
300,000?
That's how many possible games of Tic Tac Toe there are.
Really, man? Why? Couldn't you just like manually try a tie, a loss, and then a win?
That's what you were thinking, but like the thing we were discussing with Aiden and the rest of the guys is that What if there's this like one-off error that only happens in a certain game?
Oh,
So because of that, we were like, okay, fine, we're gonna check everything. But it's looking like you're passing the first 5,000.
that was a good challenge, though. Good idea.
Yeah, you guys did wonderfully. You guys have had, in terms of the competition of the challenge, you guys have surpassed my expectations as to how this would go in pretty much every way.
Did you think one of us would suffer and then one of us would figure it out?
I'm gonna be honest. I thought one of you guys would get way ahead and the other would get left in the dust. But no, you guys.
Which one of us did you think would be left in the dust?
I not either one. The thing about coding is that you hit a wall and you can't get over that wall, and then your opponent just speeds through.
Oh, that's just resiliency.
It can happen to anyone, yeah. But the thing is that you guys both refuse to give up.
Yeah, we wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't.
So, okay. Let me put in your function now. Define, instead of Ahmed, Shah.
Is that like a line of code? Like what?
It's like 2 lines, yeah. Try and...
Ah, I cry. You can give Ahmed the dub. Big sad. Okay, so this is what I had by the time the time ran out. So firstly, REPL kept lagging, so that kind of sucked. But essentially what I did is I hard-coded a lot of it, aside from like the functions that you really couldn't hard-code. My terminal should be here. Oh, wait. Let me just refresh my page really quick. Okay, there we go. So yeah, firstly, REPL takes a long time to run. Oh, it's not. What'd you use, Ahmed, for yours?
I use Visual Studio Code.
Okay, because this is a never use REPL, like a server base. So like, put it in 1. Here, pick a number, Stan.
Let's go 2.
2. I'll put 2 again. It's like, no, you can't put 2 again. So I'm gonna put 4.
All right. 7.
I put 5,
9.
and I'm gonna put 6. And
Hey. Nice. Oh, it works. All right,
it
so
works. I just can't put like this.
that was like the one thing that I was gonna tell you, but then Ahmed and you were kind of ping-ponging me around there. Cool, 82,000 passes.
Bruh.
All right.
Test fail.
What?
What?
We got a test fail, boys. I'm not.
Got 2.
We'll call it a night.
All right. That's a tie then. That is a tie. I expect a tie.
Closing ceremonies time. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
No.
There.
Yes.
All right. So STEM Gem 1 is awarded to Ahmed Raja,
Yeah.
and I will.
That's a STEM gem. That's pretty cool.
Thanks. We're gonna print it out and then put it on that winners list. What I'm gonna do, Ahmed, is that after this thing's all over, I'll send this to you, and then you can put your signature on it, and then I'll print it out and then put it on the list.
Sure.
Sick.
If you guys have any suggestions of what we should do for a STEM duel, just let us know in the comments. We'll look at them. So thank you guys so much both for playing, and I hope you guys had a good time. And as for you guys watching out there, make sure to drop a like if you liked, and subscribe if you want to be notified for future STEM duels. And with that, I say to y'all, stay curious, stay awesome. See you in the next one.
Shaw, we can go cry now. See ya.